Hey guys, Nathan Middle Down Under here. It's the weekend. Actually haven't made a video in a good couple of months. It's just been busy with stuff. Plus I haven't been picking up as much music as I had been previously. Saving for our next trip overseas to Europe in July, which costs quite a bit of coin. So that's where all my money is going at the moment. But yep, I've got some new releases to show you guys. Looking forward to showing these, but what I thought I'd start off with is a couple of bit of reading material. I thought I'd just show. I had to pick up the Ozzy Osbourne Last Rites book. Not a big reader myself, but as you guys know, Ozzy Osbourne is such a iconic figure in heavy metal. Absolutely love the guy, so I had to pick up the book. Only read the first chapter so far, but yeah, really enjoying it, and yeah, look forward to delving into it more when I get the chance. At the same time as I picked that up, I also picked up a Metal Hammer magazine, which is a feature on the one and only Ozzy Osbourne. There's a big thing in here. It's not all about Ozzy, but where is it? It has all about the Back to the Beginning show, and you have photos, and then you also have stuff from his funeral. So I had to grab this for memento sake, for a legend that Ozzy Osbourne is. Very sad still that he is gone. I thought he was going to live forever. He should have actually died in the 80s, and he kept on going. But yeah, gets everybody in the end. So I had to pick those up. My daughter, she found me this, which I really like. She found me this little Ozzy Osbourne hard figure, almost like a Funko Pop, but it isn't. Yeah, really cool that she found me that. So that's just a little bit of Ozzy Osbourne stuff. Right, let's get on to the vinyl. First band I'm going to show is a band I got into rather late in their career. Obviously still going today, but I came into them rather late, as I said, so I came into them with their newer music, the newer style, which I really dug. Went back, checked out the earlier stuff, very different, but very awesome all the same, and I've picked up every album and EP and single that they've put out on physical format. This is the most recent album. I'm talking about the band Equilibrium out of Germany. As I said, a big change in style over the years. They started off as a folky death metal, sort of like Amorphis in a way, but heavier, a lot heavier than Amorphis. But now they're more modern metal. All the old fans don't like the band anymore, but because they came in late, heard their newer stuff first, went back, I enjoy the whole lot. Yeah, they started off as folky death metal. Now they're more modern metal. They have a new vocalist on this album, and he brings a more of a metalcore side to his vocals. I do much prefer the old singer who had the death metal style. But I really enjoy Equilibrium, no matter what era it is. Really dig this stuff. This album has the metalcore elements, hardcore elements, has the death metal elements, especially in the music. Still a little bit of folk in there, but also a lot of synthesizers. I struggle with that word. If you know the band back from the late 80s, early 90s sort of time frame, mid 90s, Deep Forest, they have a bit of that soundscape involved in their music, and I used to really like Deep Forest. Obviously a heavier version of Deep Forest, but yeah, the soundscapes are really awesome. Anthemic choruses, really lots and lots of melody with the harsh vocals, and yeah, I really dig this band. I don't care what people say about them, I'm gonna dig them no matter what. Came on this really cool, it's like marbled caramel vinyl, which suits the album cover. Came out on Nuclear Blast right at the end of last year. had it since last year, just hadn't got around to showing it, and not much on the inside. Just have more artwork, and then we have the lyrics there. So yeah, as I said, a lot of old fans don't listen to this band anymore, and you watch their music videos and they get a lot of shit in the comments, but I don't care. I enjoy them, so yeah, that's all there is to it. Love them or hate them, I really enjoy a bit of Equilibrium. Saw the band live in 2024 with the current singer. Awesome show. Yeah, I was so happy to finally see Equilibrium, so had to grab the new album, as I am a completist. Next one, this is their brand new album, came out say end of January. Yeah, their second album, young band, another band here from Germany, young band, love their stuff. Their album that came out in 2023 was at my number 5 spot on my end of year list, and I absolutely love that album. And I tell you right now, this album here, even though it's near the beginning of the year, this album will definitely feature in my top albums of the year. And I'm talking about Fireborn and Dreamcatcher, young female fronted metal band from Germany. Straightforward, hard rock, heavy metal. Now Jenny, she has a real grit to her vocals, and I absolutely love it. Melodic, catchy as choruses, just really good hard rock, heavy metal. And in preparation for this album arriving, I actually made another floor mat, smaller one this time, of the band here. So that's another floor mat I have here in my music room. Yeah, really enjoy making these floor mats. But yeah, getting back onto the album, I actually prefer this album to the debut. So this album is going to feature highly on my list. Came out on El Puerto Records, and they always send a little coaster, and also send a little postcard sort of thing, and on the back it says, "Hello Nathan, thanks for your order, best regards, Mona." I think that's what it says. So yeah, pretty cool to get those. But there's the band there. I've been talking to Jenny a little bit online, and I'm hoping to meet up with her when I'm overseas in July, if all goes well. Came with a little bit of a seam split, but most of my albums seem to come these days with splits in the top. And then we have insert, opens up with all the lyrics and so forth, and liner notes. Another picture of the band there. But yeah, really awesome stuff. Favorite track on here would have to be Flashlight. Love that song. It's actually one of Jenny's favorite songs as well. Little Wanderer, awesome, sort of like ballady sort of track. They've had 2 songs come out with video clips, Dancing with the Villain and Point of No Return. Point of No Return, a belter of a song. So yeah, if you've never heard of Fireborn and you like your hard rock / heavy metal with a little bit of a grit in the vocals, check out Fireborn. Awesome stuff. So happy that they put out a new album. And yeah, as soon as I knew it was coming out, I had it pre-ordered. Cost me quite a bit of coin getting it out of wherever the label's from, El Puerto Records. I think they might be German, not 100% sure, but yeah. I don't know if I showed the vinyl. Came out on a like baby blue, almost see-through vinyl. Awesome stuff, and I really love the album art. That the colours in that just really pop, and the vinyl colour goes nicely with it. So that is Fireborn and Dreamcatcher from this year, 2026. highly recommend if you're into that kind of music. Next one, the brand new album from the one and only Megadeth. What's the name? It's self-titled. I was really looking forward to this album coming out, and do I think it's a good album? Definitely, it is a good album, but is it great? No, it's not great. I was a little bit disappointed. I was hoping, since this is supposedly their last album, they'd go out with a real bang, but yeah, quite generic for Megadeth, but still some cracking tunes on here. I was just hoping for a little bit more thrashy. Well, I'll say it has got some real thrashy numbers on it. Tipping Point's a great song. Let There Be Shred, that's a real good track. A lot of people don't like their cover of Ride the Lightning, as it's quite generic sounding, just like it's just exactly the same as the original. But yeah, I really dig it with Dave Mustaine's vocals on it. I will say I do much prefer side C and D over A and B. But all in all, it is a good album. Came out on, well, not sure, label Black to Black. That's the label, Megadeth.com, I don't know. But yeah, had to have it. Don't really care for the album art. Could have had a little bit more in it rather than just the white. But yeah, 2026 release, obviously, and double vinyl set, and came on a purpley, grey, orangey vinyl. Yeah, good album, not great, but yeah, very happy to have it, and yeah, I actually hope it isn't their last album, but sounds like it is, because health issues that Dave Mustaine is having. But yeah, very happy to own it. Now the only CD I'm going to show in this update is an album that I do prefer muchly over the Megadeth in the thrash category, and that is the brand new Kreator album. It's called Crushes of the World. Oh, I think this does crush. I absolutely love it. Much better than their previous album, but it's still not as good as Gods of Violence or the earlier stuff. I love Gods of Violence, and I love Coma of Souls. Out of the all the 80s OG thrash, Teutonic thrash out of Germany, Kreator has always been my favourite. The only one of the big four I heard back when I was young. They're the only one who really got any exposure over here in New Zealand. But yeah, I really like that artwork as well. But you have tracks on here like Seven Serpents, Crushes of the World, Blood of Our Blood, Loyal to the Grave. Just a monster of an album. Definitely not. If you want to hear Kreator of old, listen to their old albums. This definitely has a more modern sound to it. The Millie sounds awesome with his slightly cleaner style vocals these days. This came out on Nuclear Blast Records. Came broken, so I need a new case. Saw the band live in 2023. Oh my god, that show was awesome. Saw Megadeth at the same show, but Kreator blew them out of the water, just like with the album. Band on the back. I just found out yesterday that Megadeth is coming back to New Zealand, and they are going to be supporting Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden only here last year. They're coming back this year again, but this time they're bringing Megadeth with them. I probably won't go to the show, as it's at the other end of the country, and yeah, not so much into Maiden anymore. When I saw Iron Maiden in 2023, they played a lot of the newer tracks from after Brave New World, and I'm not really into their music since then. Of course, they played the absolute classics, but they didn't play The Evil That Men Do, which is my favourite Iron Maiden song of all time. But yeah, you never know, I might go and see them. But yeah, going back to Kreator, absolutely belter of an album, much better than the last. So check it out. 2026 Creator. I did want to pick it up on vinyl, but I ended up just picking up the CD in the end. Check it out. I may go back now and get the vinyl. Right, next one. A band I've championed for many years. Seen them live 3 times, twice in Germany, once here in New Zealand when they supported Devilskin here, and that is the most recent album from Beyond the Black. Most recent. It is the most recent album from this year. Break the Silence. Another belter of an album from this great melodic German heavy metal band. They started off more symphonic. Now they're more modern metal sounding, but not metalcore by any chance of the imagination. But this came out on a Nuclear Blast. Also, there's the band there. Fabulous vocals. What do we got on here? Rising High, great song. The only song that disappoints me a little bit is The Art of Being Alone, featuring the band Lord of the Lost. Now, I'm not really into Lord of the Lost at all. I find the music's fine. I just find the vocals are not really for me. So yeah, that song's a little bit of disappointment for me. But they also have a song featuring Asami from Love Bites. Now, that is a great tune. The song Ravens, absolutely love that song. That would probably be my favourite song on the album. But all in all, another good album from the band. Definitely doesn't hail back to the first 2 albums, which will always be my favourites. When I got onto the band, and yeah, they got all those 2 albums feature all my favourite tracks. And this came out on a caramel coloured vinyl. So all in all, good album. Will it make my end of year list? Not sure. Could well do. But we will have to wait and see. But that's a long way to go through the year yet. I actually had, even though I say that I'm not getting as much music in at the moment, I actually had 3 pre-orders arrive yesterday. I won't be showing these in this video because I actually haven't listened to them properly yet. But yeah, that's Beyond the Black and Break the Silence, Nuclear Blast, brand new. And 3 left. Now these are all solo albums. First one by the one and only Cassidy Paris. This came out in November last year. Just haven't got round to showing it yet. The album's called Bittersweet. This is his 2nd album. Oh, I love Cassidy Paris. Real hark back to the 80s, and that's where the kind of music she absolutely loves. Her father got her into it. Her father's in the band Wicked Smile. She also features in Cassidy Paris Band, a band who has toured all over Europe, well, in the UK, about to head over to Brazil of all places. But she's never made it over here to New Zealand, which is a real shame because I definitely go and see them, and I've told her that too. So hopefully one day Cassidy Paris will get to New Zealand. Came out on a red vinyl. This album came out on the Frontiers. I think I do prefer her debut album, just ever so slightly better. But the more and more I listen to this, the more and more I love it. There's Cassidy there. Really amazing person. She's really nice to chat to as well. Chat to her on numerous occasions online. And we have the lyrics and another picture of her. So if you like your hard rock, going back to the late 80s, early 90s, check out Cassidy Paris. Also came with a little signed card from Cassidy, which was awesome. So yeah, I love it when younger people have that love and passion for heavy metal, hard rock from the 80s, early 90s, because that's, at the end of the day, if I had to pick one genre of music and it's all I could listen to for the rest of my life, it would be heavy metal, glam rock, whatever you want to call it, hard rock from back in that time frame. Real nostalgia for me. So yep, Cassidy Paris and Bittersweet. Great album. Two left. Next one here. I rave about this woman all the time, and this is her first solo effort, and this one and only Melissa Bonney. Came with a little signed card also. If you don't know who Melissa Bonney is, she started off with a band called Evermore, then went on to a band called Rage of Light. She left Rage of Light, started her own band, Ad Infinitum, which is still going today. Unfortunately missed them live in 2023, but I'm seeing them again, I'm seeing them live this year in 2026, and I'm definitely not going to miss them this time. But she's also in the band The Dark Side of the Moon, does lots of collabs with other artists, for example, Fjord Swans, Camelot, Powerwolf, just to name a few. But I said it's a debut solo album. Now, there's a couple of harder songs, like Ad Infinitum style songs on this, but there's also a lot of poppy elements on this album as well, which doesn't bother me at all because her voice is phenomenal. And yeah, I had to have it. Pre-order this off your website. I believe all the colour variants, I think all the vinyl may actually be sold out, but still get the CD for sure. But yeah, it's a couple of heavy tracks on here, but there's also, as I said, some poppy stuff on there too. So if you're expecting Ad Infinitum all the way through, you definitely might be a little bit disappointed, but it's awesome, really, really awesome, and I absolutely love it to pieces. And came on a really awesome colour variant there. Now all the albums I'm actually showing, the coloured vinyl seems to suit the album art, which is awesome. Not a big fan of album art, coloured vinyl, which doesn't have anything to do with what the album artwork looks like. But yeah, she's got three or four songs out now here on YouTube. I'm a Monster, Snakebite, what are the other ones? Highs and Lows just came out yesterday. Snow on Mars was another one she put out. Mama Let Me Go, I love that song. It is a ballad, and it's all about her leaving Switzerland to get on with her career and leaving her parents behind. And yeah, so it was a bit of a sad time in her life, but also an amazing time to experience life outside of Switzerland. So yeah, this came out on not sure, but the album's called Cherry Red Apocalypse, if I didn't say. So I think it's on her own label, but yeah, had to have that. So that is the debut album from Melissa Bonney. So if you don't mind a bit of pop in your rock, check out Melissa Bonney. I'll put it away later. Hard to get that one in there. And lucky last, we have Serena Telly, and the album is called Green. This is her third solo album. Now, if you don't know who Serena Telly is, she was the original vocalist on the first two albums from the band Burning Witches. Those are my two favourite albums from the band. And yeah, so I've followed on with her solo career. She's also in another band called Dead Venus, but they haven't put out any music in quite a number of years now. But this is her third. I have the other two as well on vinyl. And yeah, this album here, like The Melissa Bonnie has a little bit more of a poppy elements on it, but still some real cracking rock numbers. Certainly not heavy metal by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, really, really good rock and roll from Serena Tully. Let's have lyrics, and this one came out on green vinyl to match the thing. The album art, this came out at the end of last year also. I'm pretty sure it came out in October, November on Metalville Records. Yeah, so it's Serena Tully right there, also from Switzerland. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that this video. My updates going to be a little bit further and far between at the moment, due to the fact that I'm not buying so much. I've got a number of pre-orders ordered, but most of them don't come out till April or May. I said I had 3 coming yesterday, but yeah. So guys, I hope you're all doing well out there, and yeah, look forward to hearing from you in the comments. So bye guys.